Hey guys, this is Joshua at Terra Firma 369, and this video is on my version of Zelf's Starlyte stove, except mine's slightly altered. I use a screen, a mesh screen, as well as pink insulation, the loose fiber, plus the fiberglass repair cloth tape. It's made otherwise almost the exact same way Zelf's is. I don't put the grommet in the middle though, because I just pour it right on there. 1/2 ounce of denatured alcohol. See if we can't boil 16 ounces of water. I'm gonna light it. Kill the light. "16 ounces cold tap water. Starting now. See how long it takes to boil this. I am using a windscreen, but that's only because this particular type of stove is fairly susceptible to wind. So heck with it. I'll remove the windscreen entirely. There we go. As you can see, it gives a nice solid blue flame. Little flare-ups in orange. Could be condensation on the bottom of the pot. They do sweat. But also it could be the pink insulation that I've used to fill some of my stoves with, because I don't have the marine stuffing that they put into marine alcohol stoves. So I just use fiberglass insulation. But up in my attic, once upon a time, there were rats, and let's just say it's not the cleanest insulation. So on occasion, some of my stoves kick out orange flames, even though they're burning very hot, because of let's just call them contaminants in the insulation. So as you can see, it burns pretty even, pretty hot. That right there is about 2 minutes. This is with 16 ounces of cold tap water. Now this is a pretty safe stove. It's a pretty good stove. I've done everything from boil water to fry bacon on it, but only high temperature applications are really usable with it, unless somebody, of course, figures out a way to make a simmer ring for it, and then you might be able to use it in multiple applications. It's a safe stove, and I like it. Coming up here on 3 minutes in 10. I like Zelf's design, but I didn't like having the cloth tape showing without anything to protect it, so I used screen mesh. There is 3 minutes. I believe I hear bubbles starting to form. We're going to give it 3.5 minutes before I check it. There's 3.5. I'm going to turn on the light and see what we have. Heiny pot stoves or stoves used with Heiny pots, you got to remember are going to have slower boil times. No, it's not boiling yet. Probably taking the area of about 6 minutes. Would be a general guess on my part. We'll see what it proves out to be. It's been a while since I've used this stove. For those guys who want to see how to make one of Zelf's stoves, therefore maybe could extrapolate my design off of that, you can go to bplite.com, bplite.com, and that's essentially a blog, chat room website where Zelf and a bunch of other guys. Okay, there it is at 5 minutes. A little less than 5 minutes, and that's a strong rolling boil. Okay, so 4.5 to 5 minutes, you get a good boil. But bplite.com is where Zelf and I think Jason Class is on there too. A bunch of guys who know what they're talking about when it comes to making stoves have videos, and well, not videos, but information there. Jason Class may not be on there, but I know that there are quite a few guys that are on there that know what they're talking about. So anyway, that's my version of a Starlyte. I guess you could call it my Starlyte or something like that. I don't know. But hope you enjoyed it. Peace.